Sometimes you just want to say, "You are lovely. I'm thinking of you in a unique way." This fun pocket card is an easy but dynamic way to wow somebody. This is Jamie with GettingCrafty.net. On our card making Mondays today, I want to bring to you one of my favorite new collections from Stampin UP, this gorgeous designer series paper, and how easy it is to wow with just a little bit of folding to create this dynamic pocket card. I see it's a little twisted there. I like to get a little twisted. Create with me this really lovely little card with two-step stamping, easy coordinated products, a fun little embellished top, all that you can give away, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now you can put this in the envelope and mail it out, or you can just gift it away and see their expressions when they open up this really fun interactive card with gold accents. Let's go ahead and create this now. If you haven't, make sure you take a second to like and share this video. Give me a comment on what you think and which paper you like is best. And go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification so you're notified for our card making Mondays, wild card Wednesdays, and stamping stream Fridays. Join us as we create right now. So this is one of those cards that is sure to wow. First of all, the paper is stunning. This Fine Art Floral Suite is one of my favorite, and we're going to embrace this gorgeous designer series paper. We're going to embrace the gorgeous specialty acetate papers that will overlap in a way that will blow your mind, as well as this stunning ribbon. We will embrace this gorgeous stamp set and die set to create a card just like this. So you can do this many ways. You can have fun. You can see here we stamped on little individual notes. We're gonna make a really fun little topper for that. We're gonna do some fun stamping off here, and then we're gonna embrace that ribbon with a personal note that you can tuck right in. This is great for including for birthdays or just because, Valentine's Day, you name it. You can put gift cards in here, money, notes, you name it. Now, I'm in the process of saying see you later to so many of my friends as we're getting ready to move in away from California that we've lived in our whole life, and we're moving to Indiana. So I wanted to create a bunch of these gorgeous cards for those in my life that have meant so much. So I mean, it's just starting now. If you're one of those people, don't expect it anytime soon. And I thought this would be a dynamic way to wow somebody and show them how much they've meant to me. It's interactive, it's fun to play with, and it embraces this whole suite. I encourage you, if you're going to look at grabbing this suite, grab this suite. It's 10% off of the whole collection at that point, and you can grab it with the starter kit. If you want to purchase it individually, you can qualify for 2 free celebration items through the month of February. And it's for a limited time, so make sure you get it while we can. Now let's go ahead and grab these items right now to create. Okay, so we're gonna grab our paper trimmer. You can use the paper trimmer because it does have a scoring blade in it. I'm going to use both systems. I have a tendency when I'm laying projects out that I want to see them all laid out, especially for scoring. So we are going to highlight, look at this acetate. Now, first of all, it's gorgeous. You peel off a protective film and it makes it even shinier and more beautiful. It's designed to overlay this gorgeous designer series paper. So when you look here, you can see how the gold literally just covers it. It's a wonderful way to create an accent piece. And we're gonna add this to the second card today so you can see it. So I think this is gorgeous. The paper is double-sided. This is the original piece that I've used. You need 1 piece per project. Now this is the other acetates on this. So you can see here, look at the beautiful way that it embraces that design right there. This one is one of my favorites right here. I swear I can just frame this. It makes me so happy. You need a full 12-inch piece of designer series paper. So that will work ideal for you. I like to encourage people to look at both sides of the designer series paper. You want a lighter side on the inside. This is a wonderful way to feature both pieces of paper. So when you do this, you are featuring both sides of that designer series paper and sending somebody something dynamic and wow. So I'm going to start with this gorgeous piece here. So you can see here, we're going to embrace this beautiful acetate sheet on top of this gorgeous design. Now, I really want to use this, but I don't need to use all of it. So we will cut this into panels and apply them to the card afterwards. And that'll happen at the end of the card-ish, around there. Then we're gonna take this one piece of 12 by 12. Let me see if I can lift this a little bit higher for easier visual. So this card will lay however you want it to. This one here is when the card gets folded. So I'm going to show you how that goes. You'll play with the sides however it lays. It's easy to do. So we're going to take this piece of paper right here and we're going to score it at 6 inches on the long side, just like so. And then we're going to turn it here and we're going to score at 9 inches going all the way down. It's 6 inches. And then at 3 inches. This is going into quarters on a 12 by 12, which is giving you a 3-inch by 6-inch panel to work with. Then we're going to go ahead and cut this. So now it's a couple different ways. However you do it, you're going to lay it so that it ends up like this. And whatever you cut off will be what you highlight as your pockets. So the first card I did, you can see here, I highlighted the paper right here. I'm going to flip it over and highlight the paper right here with the pockets going this way on the next card. So what we're going to do is, because I want to have this be on the inside, not this side, it doesn't matter however you want to do it. I'm going to turn this piece here. I'm going to go to the 3-inch mark. Let's see if I can show you that. 3-inch, and we're going to go to the first score line. So right here. So I'm going to place my finger right there so I kind of know where to stop. So let me see if I can, it's where my camera is. There's my little finger right there. And we're going to take it at 3 inches. We're going to come down across this front right here and land against that line. Now, this is going to be our inside panel, and we're going to trim off the remainder of this. Embrace that for another card. Please do not get rid of this. It is so magnificent. You don't want to lose out on this. At this point, you do not need the scoreboard right now, so you're good. And we're going to go ahead and take our basic white cardstock and we're going to create panels that are 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. So 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. I'm going to set this other goodness aside. And then I'm going to show you how we create this little topper right here. So let's go ahead and cut that. And then I'm going to show you using the die from this various collection. We're going to have some fun. Now, this is actually just sitting right in front of me. So let's do this first. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we fold along all of the lines. And being that this is lighter inside, I don't think it's as dynamic, but oh, so beautiful. I have no objections to it. You want to really give it a good interactive kind of fold. And you can use your bone folder to just kind of bone folder and press along the way with this project. A fun fold, a fancy fold is easy to do and sure is a fun way to wow. And I see here, you just want to make sure that when you adhesive it, that it's all going to lay well. And then while we're doing this, we're going to use the multi-purpose liquid adhesive to do this. If you've seen my recent project where we made little journals, we're going to have a similar vibe to that with this project. And you might recognize some of my adhesiving. Is that an actual word? I don't know if it's an actual word. It is today. How about that? Now, I want to embrace on the short side right here. I want to come in and give it a nice little fine line. Now, this is a little bit dry. I've got another one, new one sitting right here, but I'm wanting to make sure I get to the end of this. Oh, maybe it's dead. Oh, there it goes. It's just a little cold here in California. It's probably why. We actually had a frost yesterday where in the Malibu Canyon there was actual snow, believe it or not. So you can see here, I've drawn this out and then we're gonna come in and we're going to just do on the line right here. And this is gonna give us a 3-inch panel right there. So try to stick on the line. I have a little tremor to my arm so it gets a little shaky and we don't want wonky if we can avoid it. And then come to this outside piece and don't go right on the end. Tuck it in just a smidge, like so. And you don't have to adhesive the bottom. It's got a built-in pocket. And then I'm gonna take this just like so. and give it a gentle rub. Rub-a-dub-dub. 3 little pockets in a card that you can read while you're in the tub. So here we go. Give it a nice rub all the way around. Interact with it while it's still kind of damp. You want that glue to set, but you want it to set in the places you want it to be. So give it a nice rub. You can take that bone folder and give it a good impression. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And isn't it gorgeous? This paper is so easy to work with. You know me, I'm not a fan of pink, but oh, this is so gorgeous. I love it so much. Now, the difference is you can just see how that paper lays versus this paper. Same kind of project. There's no right or wrong at all. It's really just how you want to do it. So let's go ahead and we're going to cut these pieces of paper to, again, 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. That's 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, so we're gonna hop around just a smidge here. I'm gonna show you how to embrace and create a really fun little edge to this note card for your pockets. But in the meantime, can we talk about these dies? This is just want to say one little piece that will create 4 individual words of which we'll use. I've already die cut it here in the gold foil. So you can see where I did the first card. This will be the second card because those people in your life that shine, you want them to know it. So let's go ahead, set this to the side up here. Don't lose your little dot like so. And then we're gonna take our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Love this machine. We're gonna go just like so. Now this die comes with that set. There's a smaller one in the set as well. You'll need both sheets. This is a thin die. It explains to you on here the exact template of what you'll need. I'm going to use 2 cards at once. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come into this little pocket right here and I'm going to tuck it in. So you can see here where the lip is where it's going to cut. You're going to come in just like so. Make sure it's straight. And we're going to go in, but we're not going to go in all the way. We're just going to go in a little bit with just the tip there, the edge of that, because you don't want to cut all of it. And you want to line it up and go through just like so. And as soon as I feel it go past that first level, I'm going to stop. You can feel the nudge when it goes in and you want to back it out. When you do that, now you could do it twice. I don't think that you need to, but when you do, it removes this top piece like you can see here and creates a really postage or fun little topper for this. And you can do both sides if you wanted to. I don't think it's necessary. I'm not going to, but I'm going to do the next 2 so that we're ready. And it's easy to do. I absolutely adore the little fun edge that it does. Now, not to lose this, put it away right away. I usually insert a magnet sheet in here so that I don't lose that. Do not lose your bits and bobbles, people. It's so easy to do in a crafting space. We never found, I lost a little spider once die, and I've never been able to find it. Who knows where it went, just saying. Had to buy a whole new set for the stinking spider. I'm just saying. Now, these are 3 little pieces that we're gonna do inside. This stamp set is stunning. It embraces 2-step stamping. So it's a photopolymer stamp, and we're gonna stamp this at full size in the petal pink ink pad and this outline in the Poppy Parade. Now let me show you the little trick on this. Now we're gonna grab those ink pads. Let me see, I'm just trying to make sure I have my space working here. Here's my petal pink ink pad. It's so funny. I know if my friend Ina is catching this or Christine, they're laughing because I'm not a pink fan, but this is so pretty. And they're gonna say, see, pink isn't bad. I'm just not very girly. You wouldn't know that about me maybe, but I'm not. So then we're gonna stamp this right here. And what you're wanting to do, I use a Pierce mat underneath of it. Stampin' Up Pierce mat is amazing. It helps it to bounce back so the ink gets a full contact. And you can see how it released the ink here. What we're looking for is that piece right there. This piece, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it right here. You're wanting this little grouping here. Look for a grouping or a V of a leaf in order to get what you want out of it. Now I'm gonna pull this back. You don't need to hold it there. That was just for description. And I'm gonna close the petal pink because I'm going to embrace the awesomeness of our Poppy Parade ink pad right here. And we're gonna grab the mate to this. Now it's quite abstract art. I mean, let's just be honest. It could be like a spider or something. I don't know. Talking of spiders, right? So I'm gonna put this aside because I'll put my hand right into it. Leave it to me. And then remember that little area that we were looking at right there? We're gonna see the accompaniment right there. The outsides are sometimes hard for me to locate. I'm a visually oriented girl, so I wanna come above this. And this is one of the benefits to photopolymer, is I can see where it overlaps right here. And then just push it down. And you don't have to press hard. And boom. So freaking gorgeous. I know, you're welcome. Thank you, Jamie. I wanted to leave one relatively blank, and so what I'm going to do is tie a little bow. This is the coordinating ribbon. Isn't it gorgeous? It is the fine art ribbon, and it has gold thread woven into this. It's stunning. I'm going to take and do a little bow. I'm backwards here. There we go. So do a little bow. There is no right or wrong. Loop over it, tuck it in, and go like so. You want to get it to the dimensions of what you want. You can fluff your ribbon and manipulate it, much like I do my children. I fluff and manipulate them all the time. No? Is that just me? I'm just saying. Might be. I want this to be fun. Now, I'm now going to worry about the edges. So I have my paper snips and I place a piece of ribbon on it, red, so I can notice it right away. And I'm going to trim out the edges here so that they're going like so. Just a little smidgy ribbon. And then you can pull this out however you want. And we're going to take the mini glue dots and apply that to one I'm going to write a note on. So say I'm going to write this for my friend Christine. And I'm going to be like, Christine, I love you. You're the best friend ever. You have been in my life for so long. I like that it's a concise little area to write, and it can tuck the words in because maybe I don't want people to see it. And this ribbon will highlight so she can pull it out with ease. I'm gonna write on all 3 sheets easily, and but I'm gonna give myself some not required space. So what I mean by that is I'm gonna grab this I'm Thinking of You from the same stamp set and the Poppy Parade. Just pat, pat, do not dig, pat, pat. And then we're gonna come up to this piece here. We're gonna stamp it down once, and then we're gonna keep stamping off. And I'm gonna have fun just continually stamping off. And you can see it getting lighter with each transference of ink. And it's really translating just a little bit here and there, but it's so pretty. And it makes it so I don't have to write a ton. I'm a words of affirmation girl, but I'm also right to the point. I will tell you what I think of you right up front and honest, like if I adore you, or maybe I don't tell you if I don't adore you. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. And you are lovely. So right here, embracing the you are lovely. Again, do not stamp it down hard. I'm just going to go like so. And it's stunning, stunning. You can even come down here and put that just to kind of anchor that blank card for yourself. And then we're going to go ahead and using that same die. Oh shoot, I was going to do that. Same die, I'm going to die cut 4 of the actual blocks. And you can see how I did that on the original card right here. So 4 blocks to ground this piece of gold. Now, if it was just floating on there, it might be harder to see, but by applying this small strip behind it, it makes it a focal point and gives it some structure. So let's go ahead and I'll die cut that really quickly, and then we'll put this all together, and we're gonna add that gorgeous acetate. And let me show you the little trick with that. So you can see here how easy it was. I layered 2 pieces of basic white cardstock, and I die cut them to create this little postage embellishment. Now this all is cohesive. It's got that great little cohesive vibe with little to no effort, and I did double the work for no energy. That makes me so happy. Now, remember that gorgeous acetate? Woohoo. This acetate makes me so happy. I am just going to do a focal piece on this, you guys. Why? I'm going to use this on something else, I'm sure. Even if you were to apply it all over the card, you'd want to do it in panel formats. So 3 by 6. So you want to not apply it all the way because this will not fold easily. So that's really a big thing. We're going to go ahead and close the card like so. I'm going to embrace and find where this missing piece is right here. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to keep my finger on this little bad boy right here. And I'm going to find how it fits on this acetate right here. It would have been easier if I did it. Oh yeah, I'm good. Look at that. It's right there. So I'm gonna go in here, and it is 3 by 6. So you guys, it is just a matter of going to the 6 mark in here, and then I'm gonna get this panel right here. I could cut 2 of them. It's not hard. I can cut all 4, and I would just cut the 3-inch individually and then apply it. So when it folds, it would have an interactive. I don't want it overly done, you guys. I'm really all about not doing it overly done. So let me go ahead and trim this now. Okay, my angels, so you can see how this will all go. So if I wanted to do them all, just have fun adding your panels and your gold embellishment. We'll do another project this week where we embrace that. This is the piece I want though. So it has a protective sheet on here. You want to just do a little nudge with your fingernail. And I have barely any nails from packing, you guys. If you saw my garage, without the help of my friends, I would not be able to be here. I mean, literally, my friends have jumped in to help me pack from the start. It's been freaking amazing. And it's hard when you're not used to accepting help to take help. So it's a really big blessing. And it's a lesson that the Lord has really been teaching me. Now you can see here how gorgeous that is. Seriously, it outlines it for you. You're gonna have one accent piece. You can do as many as you want. Just need to cut it and find your patterns, which is sometimes kind of hard for me, honestly. Being dyslexic, I don't always see that stuff. I see unique patterns in a different way. Now I'm gonna come under here with my glue dots, and I'm gonna go under any sections that were a little bit thicker. Boom. And so I'm going to just keep pulling my glue dots and kind of hiding them behind areas that you wouldn't expect them to be. So right in the center of flowers, right here, and here. And I really want it to be a focal point. But I don't want it to be in competition. I want it to be like it embraces its new, you know, partner in crime here. Partner in beauty, how about that? Right here, but once you apply it, you're stuck because it's those glue dots. So go in and give it a rub. And look at that, you guys. So freaking gorgeous. And then when the card opens, you have this beautiful pocket area that we're going to embrace. Right now, let's go ahead. I'm going to turn the card over and give it a good bone folding. It's going to need a little bit of manipulation to stay where you want it to be. It's, again, like parenting, I'm just saying, it makes sense to me. And I love my children, but I notice they manipulate me all the time. Motherhood is not for the weak of heart, y'all. Now, we're going to make this the front of the card. And we might embellish this a little bit and add like a sweet little ribbon added here at the end. Let's go ahead and we'll do that. I think that would be really fun. Here's my beautiful bits and baubles. Here's this here. And then we're gonna take these and we're gonna apply them. You can do a couple different things. You can use glue dots or you can use the multi-purpose liquid adhesive. Now I'm going to use glue dots on the acetate just because it's going to grab it a little bit better. So I pull my I pull my glue dots open and I'm looking for the side of the glue dots, just like so. And then I'm going to frame out the 2 outside pieces. Boom and boom. And then I'll do the inside pieces, just like so. So let's go ahead and do that now. So I have to say, this might be one of my favorite cards recently, and it's hard to pick. It's been some really fun creating lately. I adore the gold embellishment on this. I think it just takes this project to the next level. Don't you love it? I love coordinating projects like this where you can have your products match. By applying those glue dots to the back, the ribbon's not going to fall off, and I've tied it in a way that holds it to the side. So if you were to give this to somebody, it's easy. Then you open it up. Now you could totally add more embellishments or more in here. And we have this sweet little pocket system. Now these could be longer easily. And I'm just going to throw that in here. And I'm gonna highlight the "You are lovely. I'm thinking of you." And then that note on the end. It's snug, even though you did not apply the adhesive down. It will hold these notes in there for you. Now, say you didn't want somebody to know exactly what you wrote, you could tuck these down. Like you could have your note and have it tucked down, or you could have it longer if you're more of a wordy person than myself. But I love this. Isn't this gorgeous how it comes together? Pull it all together for coordinating projects. You can tie a little bow and give this away. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you want the acetate on it or not? I'd be glad to make sure you comment, and you get to have an entry for some awesome blog candy where we're going to be giving away a free stamp set or a gift every single week. You want to embrace that. But I just want to say, I'm thinking of you and you are lovely. Thank you for joining this live. Make sure if you haven't that you subscribe and hit that bell, and you can see how it doesn't matter which side you're on. That's pretty much true about anything. It doesn't matter which side you're on. You're still awesome and lovely. Let's go ahead and finish this now. Oh my goodness, this looks so long. It's just both of them. So we have here the acetate and we have the non-acetate. I think that they're both equally stunning. You have the ribbon versus non-ribbon. It's pretty easy no matter what you want to do. I love a good pocket. This is no waste. This is easy peasy, and you highlight both sides of that gorgeous designer series paper. So you can see here with the beautiful highlighted piece, it's like your art continues without any effort. Super easy to do. Now you can see this full tutorial on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. Don't miss out on our upcoming videos coming your way and our Facebook Lives. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and join us for our next cards coming your way. We have some amazing stuff coming this week. We're doing a different kind of journal that you can do easy with your designer series paper. You're going to want to join it. It's really beautiful. And join us for our Stamping Stream Friday. Hopefully everything will go fine for being live. If not, I'll have a video posted for you. Last week was my mother-in-law's funeral, so I didn't get one then, and we were packing all weekend. So hopefully this makes you smile as much as it does me. I've gone above and beyond for you. Check these next coming videos. You'll see the beautiful project right here for the Wildcard Wednesday, and this next channel is for you. Join it, create with us, and every time you comment, you get entered in to win a free stamp set. I hope that you'll play along. It's my anniversary, and I'm giving you the presents. Thanks for joining me. Check it out on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. I'll talk to you later. Bye.